Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. Hope you all are doing well in this summer heat. I don't have like a whole lot planned today, but I figured I would still vlog. I did get a client horse in yesterday, so figured I would show you guys him quick. And then I also have to go to my dad's house, which I'm getting ready to do right now, to check on his animals for him. But yeah, so I'm headed out now and I'll show you guys the new client horse. Okay, everybody, this is Dilis. What, Beebs? Got everybody out eating in the yard. This is Dilis. He got here yesterday afternoon. And he's still like a little unsettled. He's just kind of been walking around and trying to whinny to everybody, but they're all ignoring him and have been ignoring him since yesterday. But yeah, he's here for a 30-day refresher because he hasn't been ridden in a few years. So he came last night and he was a little chunky. He is a Missouri Foxtrotter, so he is gaited. But yeah, that's Dilis. And yeah, that's about all I got. All right, I'm gonna make a trip down to my dad's, and I need to grab a couple bales of hay while I'm there. And I am kind of dreading this because I'm in my dad's car. He gave me his car to go back and forth, and like, this is a nice car. Like, so I left my car at his house, which was really kind of dumb. I should have taken the truck because now I'm out of hay. Like, I'm completely out of hay. That's why everyone's tied out in the yard this morning, because I don't have any hay to feed them. But that means I'm gonna have to put it in my car. So I'm kind of dreading that. We gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah. But, I am going to listen to a couple podcasts while I drive down there, and I want to know if any of you guys have any podcast recommendations, because I have had a hard time finding good horse podcasts. There's one, I think it's called the Endurance Horse podcast, that I looked up, but they don't upload very regularly. And then there's one that I listen to called the Equine Connection, which is pretty good. They do a lot of different like nutrition based episodes, but they're not very long. So let me know if you guys have any good podcasts you like to listen to. I've been listening to 20 Whatever right now, and I started listening to this one called Teachers Off Duty, and like, I've never had any interest in teaching. I don't really know a lot of teachers, but I started listening to it and it was really interesting, and like took me back to my grade school days. So I started listening to that. But let me know if you guys have any equine related ones that you like to listen to. Gosh, look how overgrown this dry lot is now, you guys. Just solid weeds. Just barely fits. But gotta do what you gotta do when you're out of hay, right? Mom's got a good itch. I am gonna ride her here in a little bit. She's being a little bit bloody sour right now, so I'm gonna leave her here for a few minutes, but I'm gonna ride her. I do have somebody looking at her tomorrow, so I have someone looking at her tomorrow afternoon, so I just wanted to ride her today because wind is coming through. Because I haven't ridden her in probably a week, maybe a little over a week, just since she gave herself that rope burn on her ankle. I just wanted to leave that to heal, but I'm gonna just ride her a little bit. Dilis is running all over the place because I took her down there, so I think she's a little bit distracted with that, but yeah, I'm just gonna do a little ride on her, and then I will work, I might work Dilis closer to dinner time, and I'm just gonna do like a little bit of lunging or something with him, just to kind of spend a little time with him and introduce myself to him. But other than that, I also do want to work Oakley and spend some time with Hazel later as well. Okay. Come on. All right, Dolly did pretty good for her ride. She was feeling pretty lazy, kept trying to pull me back to the gate, but she did a pretty good job other than that. But I'm trying to clean out her pen right now. This is her pen. It's kind of difficult because it's like, it rained last night, I guess. And so everything's like kind of muddy, but there's also a bunch of poop, so I'm like trying to scoop it. But I try and do this like once a week, same with Oakley's pen, because like they're not giant lots by any means, so they do like get built up with poop and stuff, and I just try and keep them a little bit clean. But yeah, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna get Oakley out and tie her up, and then do the same in her pen. Okay, public service announcement. I do not recommend these Noble Outfitters forks. They are freaking annoying. This happens all the time. Constantly losing the end one, and then I don't know if you can tell, but like the tines are all like wonky and like bending and stuff, because it's like one of those that you can replace each time, so you don't have to buy a whole new head. But like they just like bend and they spread. It is so annoying trying to pick anything with this fork. Don't recommend. Alright guys, I worked with Oakley and cleaned out her pen, and then I went inside and totally took a power nap. but I wanted to come back out later to work with Dilis and Hazel anyway, because I wanted to work with them closer to feed time so that when we're done, I can give them some hay as a reward. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know who I want to do first. Might do Dilis first, and then I will do chores. All right, I think that was a really good first session with Dilis. I only spent about 15 minutes with him, but the first time I ever work with a horse or ever necessarily meet a horse, that's usually all that I do, is around 15 minutes just to get a feel for them and for them to kind of get to know me a little bit. So that was really good. He is super sweet. He was definitely very nosy after I gave him a treat, so I can tell he definitely gets treats regularly. But he did everything that I asked. Lunging him, he did kind of look into me quite a bit just because he wanted to make sure he was doing the right thing, and he was, so that was really good, and he didn't argue with me, and I can tell that he has a good start on him. So now I'm going to go work with Hazel. I have started the very beginning process of clicker training with her. The goats are loose in there now, so I don't know how exactly this will work, but the last couple times I have just tied her up and I've been brushing her and picking up her feet and just spending some time with her so that we can also get to know each other. And basically whenever she like picks up her feet, I click and give her some grass or a treat, or something like that, so she can start associating that sound with getting a reward. So we're just kind of in the baby steps of it right now, but I'm sure she'll get there, and then we will start doing more actual training. But I'm gonna go work with her now. You guys, I will not understand why anybody enjoys having goats as pets. They are the most irritating animals I have ever owned in my life. But that one, you guys can probably tell, he's like, all his hair is gone patchy, like he's losing hair on just like on the top right there. So I was Googling it, and basically just said that he either has lice or like worms. So I'm gonna pick up some goat dewormer when I go to the store, probably tomorrow after I get paid. But if anybody has any idea, I know you guys have all kinds of animals out there, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know. This one doesn't appear to be losing any hair, so he looks fine, so it's just that one, I guess. But if he does have worms, I'd rather take care of it than them both get them. I don't think it's lice because like none of the horses appear to have lice, neither does Hazel. So anyway, now that I just basically beat them up to leave me alone, I'm gonna go work with Hazel. All right, Hazel. right here. Good girl. Oh, you okay? Good girl. It's okay, I snuck up on you. Good girl. No. No. Good girl. Somebody was begging the whole time. Hazel got oats. Here you go, skinny britches. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. But if you didn't, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. But I am going to leave my TikTok down below in the description. I have decided that I'm gonna start using my TikTok because I have never used it, even though I've always like had a TikTok account for like the last 2 or 3 years. I've just never used TikTok and I've never been active on it, but I've decided that I'm gonna start using it. So if you guys want to go follow my account, I'll leave it down below for you. It would be super cool. There will be lots of horsey posts on there. So anyways, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.